Next is the Sun card, card number 19 in the Major Arcana. Traditionally, when upright, this card can indicate joy, positivity, radiance, success, vitality, confidence, clarity, truth revealed, enlightenment, innocence, childlike wonder, optimism, personal freedom, celebration, fertility, growth, life force energy, authentic self expression, and living in alignment. When reversed, this card can mean temporary sadness or lack of clarity, clouded optimism, doubt creeping in, hiding your light or feeling blocked, ego centeredness, overexposure, inner child wounds or discouragement, and false positivity or burnout behind a smile. 19 represents fulfillment, while reducing to 1 can symbolize a new beginning. So 1 plus 9 equals 10, and then from 10, 1 plus 0 equals 1. So that's how we get it reduced to 1. 19 can represent fulfillment as an end of a cycle. That's where the 10 comes in. So when you add 1 plus 9 to get 10, 10 equals end of a cycle. So with this card, there's a sense of rebirth, innocence regained, and fresh identity. It's the full illumination before the spiritual integration of judgment in the world, which are the next two cards. The element associated with this card is fire. Fire is the element of energy, creativity, and inspiration, and the sun embodies fire at its purest. So it's sustaining life, providing vision, and igniting purpose, and it relates to outward action, joy, and spiritual energy. Astrologically, this card is associated with the sun. So, ruled by the sun itself, it's a source of light, clarity, and individuality. It represents the core self, vitality, ego in a healthy form, a healthy ego, and conscious awareness. The sun, as a planetary influence, brings warmth, growth, and sovereign energy. So for the symbols in this card, the sun literally and metaphorically literal and metaphorical light. It represents truth, clarity, life force, and divine joy. So the sun represents can represent truth, clarity, life force, and divine joy. The naked child can represent innocence, freedom, and authenticity. It represents the pure, unguarded self. And the white horse represents purity, forward motion, and noble intention. The sunflowers indicate abundance, solar energy, and the four elements or the four suits of the tarot, which include fire, water, air, and earth. Fire, water, air, and earth. The red banner, or curtain, whatever you want to call it, represents victory, strength, and dynamic life force. The red banner. So the character dynamics and directionality of the card, the child is facing the viewer with open arms, indicating no fear and no shame. There is movement forward, like the horse is in motion, symbolizing joyful momentum. And this is the most outward-facing, life-affirming card. No secrets, just illumination. It's the happiest card in the deck. So when asked yes or no, it can mean yes, like an overwhelmingly positive yes. Clarity and joy are assured. It's affirmation that things will for sure turn out well. In terms of season and timing, it can indicate summer, and it typically symbolizes something fast-moving, such as joy or clarity, that it's imminent or already blooming. The joy or clarity is imminent or already blooming. So what's the story of this card? What's the story of the sun card? The sun comes after the moon's darkness and confusion, bringing light, truth, and warmth to all it touches. It marks a return to the self after the illusions of the subconscious journey. It represents divine joy, the reunion with spirit, and the celebration of life in its truest form. In the hero's journey, this is a stage of triumph where your inner child is healed, your purpose shines, and your path is illuminated with clarity and confidence. So this is the Sun card. Comment down below if you have additional interpretations to add. Thank you.